We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here we go. Wait, 80! 21. Here we go.
Heavy on the edges. Check the hot read.
Check four. Dig. Kill.
Check.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch twins. Whip.
Coleman now. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
65.
Shift. Slam.
Shoot.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 yards, first down Niners.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This is Mostert. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. Black 80!
54. Come on, D. Hatchet. Check 43.
21.
Swing.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He was brought down by Brandon Copeland.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Wait, 80!
Come off the ball. 49. Check 49.
Slam. 11.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 21, 21.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. 25, check 25, check 25. Kill, kill, kill.
Get hot!
It's Coleman here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
Watch out. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Get hot!
On second down, it's Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Wait. 21, 21. Get hot! Get hot!
Working from the gun, Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Now, ladies.
Now it's Darnold, airing one out for Crowder. They've got his man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You better bring it. Watch lady. Ready. Safety's creeping.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Back to throw, Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds his target, it's Crowder. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 14.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Darnold from the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Here we go.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Lock. Set hunt.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Bring it. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Kill.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. 25 yards that time.
12.
Garoppolo on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go. Six. 2. 1, Omaha.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that is incomplete, 7 seconds remaining. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Go, go, go. Check 31, check 31.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this a 39-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And some room to roam now. Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell. 70 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Shift. Watch the shift. Shift. Hey, alert 3. Kill.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Here we go.
It'll be a gain of 4,
21.
and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, Lord.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the 40 now on second down. Garoppolo trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
54 right there, 54. I got you.
Hey, watch that. Check, man.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
No, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Red Eddie. Bravo.
51 the mic, boy, 51.
Red Eddie.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Check nine.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Darnold.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Found his target, it's Anderson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. 180.
Mike 54. All day, dog. Shit.
Kill.
On first down, it's Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it with McCammon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
21.
They'll run it with Coleman, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short, and the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Wide, get wide. Check 37, check 37.
They hand off to their big tight end. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run it with Bell. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Le'Veon Bell stops short of the line to gain. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go. 11. Wait, 80!
Check 24.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd down, McKinnon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
11.
Check it backer. Kill.
They'll try with McKinnon. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check.
12, fellas, here we go.
Shit.
11.
They'll try to run with McKinnon. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. On the sneak is Garoppolo, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo in the final minute as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? Now this time, Garoppolo will throw, and it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Jets 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is
Way beyond Bell. It's a foot race. Past the 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Darnold. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
49ers 13.
Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hatch it. Check.
13.
Switch.
65.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with time running out. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Check. Watch 54. Coming, baby.
Darnold now to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.